Good morning, everybody. I'm Alexa, and I am so excited to begin this journey with everybody. Thank you for joining my channel, Hearts of Fortitude. It's just been something that I have been so excited to create and share with you all for a long time. It's been a long time in the making, and it's just my pleasure to share this time with all of you, and I cannot wait to see how we're all going to grow and the changes in our life that are going to come from it. But I want to start with just, ever since I was a little girl, I was always fascinated by people's stories and just their resilience, their fortitude, the way that they would just face challenges in life, and people who've been through so much and somehow came out, stronger, wiser, more compassionate, more loving. And so I have just always had a fascination with that. And so that is part of why I am doing this channel, is just to grow together in those areas, to find healing and hope and understanding, develop our self-identity, and also grow not just personally, but also relationally. We need each other. That is key. And so Fortitude really is about being able to cope regardless of the circumstances that are at hand. So you're able to progress forward and to realize a goal despite what you're going through. And it doesn't mean that you won't have your hard days or feel like you have nothing left to give, that you won't go through a grieving process, because let's all face it, there are times where we are at our breaking point and we feel like we have nothing left to give. I know that I have personally been there many, many times in my life, ever since I can remember, as young as 3 years old. So I not only have a knowledge and understanding about, fortitude and resilience, but I also have a lot of experience. So with that being said, I also want to talk about what I consider extremely valuable in order to not only survive the challenges and trials of our life, but also to thrive. So I know for me, many, many years, I just felt like I was surviving. It was just one thing after another, after another. And it was always that someday syndrome, someday when there's no drama in my life, someday when, I have more energy or more money or more self-confidence, more self-worth, all these things, which those are extremely important, by the way. But, today is the day. And so it's important for me to share with you where I have been able to get where I am today. And for me, I have a spiritual fortitude. So that is going to be something that is described as relying or connecting with something outside of ourselves that's bigger than ourselves. For me, that's Jesus Christ. Jesus is my best friend. I'm not a religious person. I am very, very close with Jesus. He is my bestest friend. I would tell him anything before I would tell any other human, because he already knows, and he loves me unconditionally. He knows me fully, and regardless still loves me. So his love, mercy, and kindness and understanding has really just brought me to my knees. It's so many times in my life. But anyways, I also want to talk to you about, where we can get trapped. So many times, if not all the time, it begins in the prison of our minds, whether that be not having the knowledge, the wisdom, or the understanding, or just believing the lies that we've told ourselves that we're not good enough, or the lies that other people have told us throughout our lives. If you've suffered from abuse, that is definitely something that I am absolutely sure of that you have struggled from, is a lack of worth, and that can hold you back. So it's important to also face these obstacles with courage and faith, knowing that you can overcome them. And in fact, you can become stronger once you get through them. So, we can have all the knowledge in the world, know how to do what we need to do, but if we do not put that knowledge into practice, then it will never become habitual. We will not get change from the things that we want to change in our lives. You know, if you think about it, without change, there wouldn't be butterflies. So I just cannot wait to get started on this journey together. I believe in every single one of you. I have been praying for you before this, and I will be thinking about you and praying with you throughout this. But I want you to know that I know that you are capable of change, of growth, of healing, of hope, and not only capable, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. So just face your day-to-day challenges each and every day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just face today and know that you will get through this, and I'm here for you. I want to get through this with you together. This year has been a rough year for all of us, and so I'm just excited to bring light and hope into this journey together. I want to share with you guys, actually, one thing that really was a changer for me was I started to see the beauty in my brokenness. I got a lot of brokenness, a lot of scars, but I started to really see the beauty and really love those pieces of myself. And it's taken me a long time to get to this place of feeling worthy and confident in who I am despite all my imperfections, because I got a lot of them, but just loving myself regardless of that, knowing that God loves me unconditionally, and that's really all I need. And learning to trust myself. That's key. Trust yourself before you can trust others, because then you will start to find really healthy relationships. But I wanted to leave you guys with the example and lessons. I'm fascinated with trees, by the way. I absolutely love trees. And as we all know, the sequoia tree is the largest tree in the world. It can grow as tall as 30 stories and 30 stories tall and 3 stories wide just in the trunk alone. And when we see some of these trees that are battered and have been through storms and fires, we think to ourselves, oh wow, they must have really deep roots that grow down. And they do have tap roots, but that is not what keeps the sequoias strong and resilient. What that is they have roots that actually grow outwards and connect with other sequoia trees. And they can actually sustain that length and 2,000 plus pounds with only 3 feet underground of taproots going straight down. So I just thought that was a beautiful analogy of the importance of connecting with others who are going to help you grow and help you heal and help you find hope and help you pursue that purpose that you were created for. And most importantly, just grow in that love for yourself and love for others and knowing how much God loves you. So, you know, many times we don't want to face the fires and the challenges of life. They're uncomfortable, and so we try to avoid them, but they're going to come. That is a guarantee. And many times it is those very fires and challenges that we need in order to grow, and we need in order to give new life to things in our personal life. So yeah, let's just move forward and see what this journey is going to bring. Thank you so much for all tuning in, and I cannot wait until next time. We will talk about cultivating hope, which I believe is the foundation for everything. So you're either hopeful or hopeless. There's no in between. So let's just talk about how important it is to establish hope. I'll be thinking of you. Much love, peace. And ask yourself today, are you just surviving or are you thriving?